afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast. With me, your host, Imperial Dane, a master of propaganda, hero of the Reich, defender of the fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 2 versus 2 right here on the road to Kharkov with Wyorany Alligator and... good lord, I'll just call him Boris. Fighting here for the Soviet Union, for the glory of Comrade Stalin. And the 7th Tank Corps going up here versus SturmtigerFrost and Lucifer, fighting for Germany, for the Reich, for the 3rd Panzer Division. And we got me chosen by the way of armored assault tactics there from Wyorany. Boris got rifle counterattack and got motor. Here we got defensive, German mechanized Festung support. Now that's a rare combo. Jaeger armor, Jaeger infantry, and encirclement. Infantry bulletins largely though with a slight series of panzer grenade here. Even some pioneer bulletins here for Lucifer. We got grenadiers, MD42 there, we got grenadiers and an MD42 there as well. Interesting. We've got troops advancing up. We got an early engagement. We got basically Boris here rushing for the fuel pump. Basically home sort of stole the Germans initially from getting fuel there. A bold play there, of course his teammate there, Wyorany or Alligator, whatever, of course securing the fuel point down there, but so far progression is made there. And there's no real German heavy response here to the fact the fuel point there is being lost, though of course there might be more following. In fact, we're seeing a second MD42 there from Sturmtiger, another grenadier there from Lucifer. Countries there opening up the pioneers, points here being secured. Countries moving up. We've got pushing up, taking up the building, shooting down the engineers rapidly. Looks like he's not rushing up more infantry to try and maintain this position. Mr. Boris, instead of conscripts, pioneers always suffering losses, though the pioneers doing what they can to get some damage. And there you go, engineers forced away, MD42 setting up here. We've got the second MD42 arriving here for SturmtigerFrost. We've got grenadiers here with an MD42 moving up to support them. And he's also getting a second MD42 then. Both players getting 2 MD42s pretty rapidly here. Now that is something I've certainly rarely seen, at least not in some time after all the grenadier spamming going on here. In particular in team games, so rather seeing some heavy MG play certainly stands out a lot, in particular when it's not just one player and both players. I mean, they still got infantry, so it's not just a fallback to something else, which used to happen in the past. We've got them sorting up MD42, setting up to cover here, grenadiers falling back, there you go, opening up the conscripts, and not quite suppressing them, going here for the cut point though. Interesting enough, there's been no real focus here from the German players to really secure this area, so that could hurt both of them if they're not too careful. It looks like Lucifer's beginning shifting over forces. We've got another grenadier squad there and wait for him, with more grenadiers on the way here for SturmtigerFrost as well. Conscious sneaking up there, marching get off the motor. They are getting focused on here by the support gunners and the grenadiers. MD42 will shift up. We've got more counters rushing in. Engineers getting suppressed. MD42 they're firing. Other MD42 could stand to move in and support as well. Grenadiers almost getting wiped out. Scheiße! Zurückfallen. Meanwhile, we got troops moving in. MD4 setting up as well. Conscious firing where the grenadiers quickly losing one of their stout comrades. Pioneers here could stand to advance up a bit as well. MD4 setting up there, MD42 setting up as well here. Grenadiers moving forward. No, that's actually Pioneers. We've got more Grenadiers arriving there. The rest are pulling back for reinforcement healing. No tech up so far. Got a mortar in the way of Lucifer. Conscripts here getting suppressed. And a rapid hail of bullets with Pioneers advancing through the grass. Holding up there, Russians seem to be falling back. So here we got another conscript. A massive push here, but getting stopped here by the MD42, getting absolutely suppressed. 2 MD42s just bearing down on them. Pioneers bringing as well. No casualties despite taking heavy damage. Rather lucky there for every single one of those. None of them actually croaked here in the face of 2 MD42s. Grenadier with MD42 moving up here as well, pressing up here towards the Soviets and their car point, trying to deny them fuel. Good job. We got counters there, but rather low on health here. Boris just needs to pull them back and get them reinforced. They're not going to hold up there and will just basically serve as a waste of manpower for him and just a basic bit of free experience there for the Germans. We got tech up there from Lucifer, nothing further here from Sturmtiger. While Lucifer's moving up his Granatenwerfer. Russian coming in, got some Strafniki arriving there for him. Support them company up here for Boris. MD42 not quite second, there you go, gonna need a bit of trouble, Can the MD4 sing up here, there we go. 1200 rounds per minute, bearing down upon those Russians. Teaching them a lesson. But they're pushing up for Lucifer. And we got a bunker being set up here by SturmtigerFrost to try and help this area. Very interesting, a bit rarer to see. Bit risky position, but could work out. We got barbed wire to basically cover up here, so basically SturmtigerFrost is trying to fortify his side here and try to make it a bit hard to rush in here. MG42 covering that spot, just need to deal with those bloody cunts up there. We got another MG42 trying to deal with them, slowly pushing that, and Boris is still not retreating, could very well end up there in a tragic loss for the motherland. Constance here held up by the barbed wire. There we go, wiped out. That's going to hurt Boris. At the same time, Lucifer's falling back here as we got a push there from Wyorany. MG4 sitting up here, but not quite there. And good note, in this case, they're actually reasonably spread out, though he does seem to have a tendency towards climbing up stoops, which does to a certain extent make things easy. And the other MG4 needs to set up a bit. Moves too close there, moves too close. Still. Could still go do this. No, he's shifting up. He should have just kept fighting. You might ask why, because these conscripts had low health support gunners there. Could have done, he could just focus on the other advancing troops. Morton needs to fall back as well here. MG42 could try and sit up to cover the situation here. Looks like he's not quite doing it. Bunker getting repaired. Fuel bomb there finally being secured for the glory of Deutschland. We get a bunker up here. Considering it's a team game, I would have rather preferred, they placed around here so could try and support both bases, but there you go. Tier 1 going up there, and we've got doctrine for both German players. We've got Festung support and Jäger armor. Now that's certainly a bit of an older combo there. In the early days of the game, if anything. Ensuring up there, bring up the conscripts again, going for the core point. Very nice bow play there from the Russians. Troops holding up here. Got munitions cache every party, of course, to also help hold the fuel point there and ensure it doesn't get harassed and cut off. Russians, of course, could also do with some mines here and there. There's been a few of those. We've got Pioneers holding up machine gun bunker. Moving back to reconnect. So it needs to be happening quickly there. Got more conscripts rushing forwards. No support weapons there, by the way, for Boris. No support weapons whatsoever. No Maxims, no mortars. Oh, there we go. Just about to say, no Maxims, no mortars. Of course he gets a Maxim. Goes here with a light machine gun firing away. You gotta like to make a nice company going up here, and that is up for Lucifer. Comes there taking some losses. Cut off point reconnected. Taking some points here. Lucifer's not getting much done. And we get a mortar half check out here. We got the scout coming in here for Wyorany. But a 251-7. But not in there for Wagen. Mortar in a bit of trouble though. Looks like Lucifer's fond of artillery. They're so fast into light. We've got constantly again caught up. Wyorany does seem to have a very nasty habit there with his infantry. He needs to sort of spread it out more. He seems to a certain extent rely a bit much on brute force tactics. We've got conscripts sneaking up here. Can he fight there by the MG42? His position is getting completely overrun there. Scout could also cause trouble here, but we've got the mortar after apparently trying to draw his attention. Lacking something here. Scout cut from the Germans at 222 could help quite a bit, I think. Grenadiers falling back there. The situation is getting rather chaotic here. Sadly did not get into the armed advance. Satchel charge knocking out the bunker. Chaos reigns in the German lines as Wyorany goes amok like a bull in a china shop. MG4 there forced to fall back as well. We got Lucifer finally on the move here again with the proper force. Nothing happening here from SturmtigerFrost otherwise. He's got 3 Grenadiers now, 2 MG42s. Scout here continuing to do a bit of damage here with its flamethrower. Fuel pump once more being taken back. The Germans having a hard time holding up to here. Nice MG42 play. There does seem to be some gaps there in their knowledge about using them, which does allow them to get more easily overrun. Plus, a lack of mines doesn't help either, but certainly something seems to be happening here. He's finally taking up. I saw we got some Panzer Grenadier there on the way for SturmtigerFrost. Maxim here firing away. Rough grenade going off there on the unit. Conscripts holding up there north. We've got the scout kit joining in as well, lacking some support weapons here. Mortar they're doing what they can here. We got shock troops here for Boris, who's gone for counter-attack. Maxim cleared out with extreme prejudice. Point there being secured. Need to secure that point. Point here being secured as well. They're sort of advancing slowly. Mortars being thrown up. Almost got the conscripts there. M3A1 falling back. And there we go. Panzer Grenadier moving forwards. Previously known as Schützen before the changes of 1942-43, where there was basically overall name change to a lot of German units for propaganda purposes. Before that they were known as Schützen. After that, Panzer Grenadier. Same thing with infantry, which basically went from just being infantry to being Grenadiere. So, little fun facts there. Conscripts, Strafniki moving ahead. Half-track, they need to fall back. Got infantry there. Not quite covering again. There seems to be some gaps there. Not quite mindful of things. Tank down the engine of the half-track. More conscripts and Strafniki moving in. Complete fallback there. MG42 covering here on the other hand. Certainly a bit chaotic. We've got to have 251 now rhyming for SturmtigerFrost. Conscript Shane hit the MG42 to the arm. Will certainly do some extra damage using the native cover. Strafniki managed to get around all of this. Good. Their comrades there sacrificing themselves. Strafniki flanking in there. But taking a bit of fire here from Grenadiers. Maybe a rough popped in. Scout car or half-track moving in here. Panzers nearby to support. Allows them to reinforce it. Doing some good damage there alongside the Maxim here pilfered by the Germans as well. Adding in another machine gun there. 2 SturmtigerFrost giving you 2 MG42s and a Maxim. 3 Grenadiers and a Panzer Grenadier unit. Pushing up, here's the Soviets have suddenly found themselves countered again, though they're still maintaining quite a bit of fuel advantage that they could further strengthen it with fuel caches. Mechanized armor company going up there for Boris. Wyorany not really doing much with it. Panzer Grenadier here could do with a bit of healing, falling back here towards the half-track. Maxim joining in, suppressing the conscripts. Grenadiers moving forwards as well here, certainly some wild maneuver play here a bit. But as they're being hunted down, Vetchi 2 for the engineers inside, Vetchi's on the scout car. Units there wiped out and lost for SturmtigerFrost. No tech up, I think, there from the Germans, none whatsoever. Conscripts there versus Grenadiers. Grenadiers in a rather poor position in that, and nobody else got a demo charge nearby. The conscripts got light cover, just numbers. Could use the Grenadiers here to heal up the Panzer Grenadier. And we got a Regelmine actually being laid down here by the half-track. The Regelmine. Splendid stuff. Conscripts there getting stopped by the Maxim again. We've got another moving force. They're straight into the Panzer Grenadier here. Held up behind light cover. And they're taking heavy casualties there. That looks like a bit of a poor choice there by the Russian player. Gaining veterans 1 there for the Panzer Grenadier. Yeah, Dieter, look at that. So not really good at using cover. Yeah. Get a bit of a counter push up. We got a Katyusha now running for Boris. Boris, by the way, really starting to bleed out manpower-wise. He's now going to actually hit reconnoiter flight and from Mother Russia, which could be used for quite some potency there versus SturmtigerFrost or Lucifer. We're not seeing too much here. Wyorany got to stay up with tons of infantry. Tons. We got 7 units all in all. 4 of them Strafniki, 3 of them conscripts. Heavy manpower users there. That's really some horde tactics that seem to be going in. And again, with all the MB42s though from Lucifer, we could just, get a bit more aggressive with them. At least these lock this down much better. Because they need to fall back. Almost 1 minute. We got an incendiary barrage going down here to basically shut down the advance. That's 71 main going there. We go Boris. They need to catch it on fire. Troops marching through. Really a lot of damage being done there. A lot of kills being gained here for the mortar. In fact, getting almost victory too. And there we go. He's just charging through. Absolutely not caring about his men. Forwards, comrades. First man to die is a hero. So is the rest. In fact, the ones who don't die are criminals. There's their wiped out. So there you go. Nice little kill there for Wyorany. Got air recons going there from Boris to try and get a hold here of the situation. Scout car falling back. Incendiary armor piercing rounds up here. Increasing the damage as well, of course. Constantly taking some nasty damage. Mortar fire going down here. 21 kills on the Grenadier there for Varkin. Frost holding up here. Demo charge went off. Almost warming up his Panzer Grenadier. Of course, the half again shows he doesn't have to retreat. I think we got a Katyusha barrage going down somewhere here into the centre of the German positions. Nicely down there, though seems to have less luck in actually hitting anything. Though we note he is doing it from a rather far away distance. Shock to stop, though. Machine guns are plenty, and the half-track here proving to be quite the obstacle there for the shock troopers. Monster continues up here on the Wyorany on the left, though he's beginning to bleed out a bit there as well. The mortar in that case really doing a lot to break up his assault. Katyusha falling back. We got another Regelmine going down here for SturmtigerFrost. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Nothing further here from Boris, nothing from Wyorany, who's got plenty of fuel but doesn't seem to be using it. I mean, I fear he's just playing, of course, with the Collins, and that guy, he's actually going to give the Germans a bit of advantage, then line to sort of catch up with the fuel disadvantage they've had against them, which could backfire on them, even if he just get a ton of, bigger tanks. If the Germans have some armor of their own and you use it properly, that could throw it all off the tracks. You could also consider here Mr. Lucifer to try and use some relief infantry. Machine gun there could stand with some recruiting. But the Germans are certainly pushing back here for the Reich. The half-track here definitely helping SturmtigerFrost maintain a stronger position here and not having to constantly rush back, which also makes it harder for Boris to just sort of wear him down and push in, which means he actually needs to make a decisive push to break through, not just sort of slowly wear him down and just hoping to break through. So that guy at the half-track there is really doing a lot for SturmtigerFrost, and it's proving to be quite the good choice, even if he hadn't laid down in the Riegelmanns. But the Riegelmanns are definitely doing quite a bit for him there, as long as he doesn't end up accidentally setting them off with some mortar fire. We got another horde assault here from Wyorany, another human wave assault it seems. Munitions cache going up here for SturmtigerFrost. Panzers here versus shock troopers. We got a grenade off there. Did surprisingly little to them though. And the shock troopers are not pushing in now. That's definitely a mistake there. So that's allowing definitely the Panzers to get some white. There you go, Veggie 2. Now the shock troopers in. Maxim and other machine guns joining in there. Basically stopping the shock troopers quite heavy in the tracks. More strikes going down left and right. Looks like I think the mortar after they accidentally killed up some of his own. Pack 40 cleared out. He's actually taking the Pack 40 despite being in fire. Good lord. Wyorany has absolutely no respect for human life. He's an excellent communist. Anyways, MD42 they're sending up. Getting the MD42 there cleared out. He's just pushing forward. I mean, he's really using his numbers. He just needs to stop blobbing up. I mean, I'm not going to say it's fully wrong to use it. Just the problem is he's just using the absolute crudest way. He's not even trying to just, swarm in from several points, which I think would suit him better. He's just trying to basically hold up and blob up and just charge through that way, which rather makes things easy here for Lucifer and SturmtigerFrost stopping it. Half-track, they're almost knocked out. Machine gun not operating. We got 2 Panzer getting out here all of a sudden from Lucifer. Counters there in some deep Scheisse. And there we go. Tot. An H-85 up here from Boris to help deal with enemy armor, though we've not really got anything so far. He's tagged up here. Lucifer not really doing anything with it, no, but SturmtigerFrost in there has not tagged up. Could it be he might be playing here for the Elephant Heavy Tank Destroyer? H-5 firing away here merrily on some machine guns. Got the Panzer leaning away. Oh, good lord, got the scout car and a flamethrower.
Enemy contact! It's Ivan!
Good lord. After we repaired, could get some spotting scopes would by the way. We got a howitzer now going up here for Lucifer. Leichtesfeldhaubitz. Yeah. At the same time though, we got a B4 going up for Boris. So both sides are gearing up for more artillery. Push up here, Panzer getting a capture on the Dark Host stuff. Niki business Panzer, they take some losses. They need to retreat, Scheisse. Exactly time here for the mid-game analysis. Counter-retreation. This is Germans sort of pushing back. They're bleeding out the rations a bit here. They're not really getting much taking up done, though we are getting, well, some here for Lucifer. We just need to make advantage of it. And we got a howitzer here, but fuel has definitely been a bit of a problem for them. They should consider getting up some fuel catches sort of further offset that. Would certainly help, particularly if SturmtigerFrost is very much intent on getting an elephant for Lucifer. Apart from get up support armor core right now and get some Panzer Stugs, of course. He could also just feel like, going for a Panther, which could potentially work out here. Could potentially work out, though it certainly will have some risks there. Needs to be a bit careful there with his Panzer Grenadiers. A half-track for Lucifer to sort of help him reinforce the troops would also be a good choice there, I think. More Riegelmanns from SturmtigerFrost, and I also think he should consider trying to use some relief infantry in there, so that way fill up his ranks with sort of more expendable infantry there and soak up some damage and spot and what not. Oh, let's keep up the pressure and such. I mean, they're all not playing too poorly. They're just, again, sort of swarm assaults there for Wyorany, but now they're sort of counting it better. I would say they need to sort of pull up his MD4s a bit further to support here. I mean, they're a bit sort of too held back, too close here. So that, I think, would benefit Lucifer here quite a bit. They could sort of get around to using his MD4s again a bit more aggressively. Veteran freed on the mortar half-track. I mean, that's definitely proven to be a worthwhile investment, in particular the way Wyorany's playing. And really, he should begin swinging out his infantry more, because once the howitzer then arrives, I mean, there's definitely potential there for becoming very painful there for Wyorany. For the server players, of course, Wyorany, spread out. Stop just filling fuel up, get some other armor out meanwhile, or get out now some T-3045s at the very least. Begin pushing and again sort of try to flank a bit more, spread out a bit more, instead of just trying to sort of brute force your way through things. For Boris, B4, maybe try to use some for Mother Russia while attacking, get out some more infantry, and try to be a bit more clever, maybe getting a mortar layout, a smoke screen before attacking, and then combine from Mother Russia, I think, could do a lot there for Boris and sort of pushing up for, well, SturmtigerFrost positions. Otherwise, another HU-5, maybe I could choose something else. Also pull back the HU-5. I mean, there's not really much of a reason to get in now. I mean, again, they've held the fuel for so long. You should rather benefit more from another Katyusha. Maybe getting a KV-1 instead. The HU-5 will sort of be later on when there's a high potential with the German sector. Getting some armor up to get the HU-5, then sort of deal with it. But there you go. More fuel caches for the Soviets would also be a good idea. So, let's return into the fight. Gonna use falling back here under the swift assault of the Soviets. Again, basically just blobbing up. More Tartan flying away here. Another incendiary barrage, and again, catching it quite nicely. And he's very good at sort of timing it. And overall, we see here that Wyorany is very poorly reacting. Again, that's the thing with blobbing. It really needs you terribly at reacting to such things. Straight into a demo charge there, and there you go, further heavy casualties. Just absolutely crazy stuff there. I think that was a rifle grenade there. So in overall, again, you know, try not to blow up because it really means you're going to suffer heavy infantry casualties. And again, that's all sort of thing you have to try and exploit versus a blobber. They're not really good at handling them, and that also means you have a high chance of basically wiping them out if you play your cards correctly. Got another Katyusha barrage, got a B4 shot here, wiping out the mortar after the tragic loss there for Deutschland. Back 40 there, cleared out as well. More rockets going down. MG42 almost knocked out. He's actually got 4 MGs now. My God. More Pioneers on the way there, and we've got take up there for Lucifer. Looks like he's aiming for the heavier armor for the Panzer. Panzer going to here fighting off the conscripts. A quick Balladung here might work out for Mr. SturmtigerFrost, but no, instead he pulls them back. We got further air reconnaissance here from Boris. We got the howitzer not really firing anything. Waiting for some targets to fire at.
CoH2 has been improved again. Time to unleash our heavy tanks.
Whoops, that was not supposed to happen. Shocks was there forced away.
Artillery ready.
This being the lighter field howitzer they had. Of course, there was also the Schwerer one, which had a 15cm gun, basically the same one used as the Hummel from as we know it from the Panzer Elite. Oh dear, straight onto the demo charge. Scheiße. He doesn't seem to learn here, Lucifer. Oh, he does manage to dodge it somehow. Apparently, Wyorany's not really doing anything about it. That's his loss. Got another B4 shot though, trying to strike out here again, another part of the German defences. Lucifer's looking pretty poor. He's not got a lot of troops. He needs to get some relief infantry out. Our field relief infantry would do him a lot of good. Howitzer firing now. Liked his Feldhaubitz. Troops trying to advance, and it looks like they all had cleared. Oh, they're not quite clearing out the Regal Man. In fact, they can't see it, so they can't order it on them. And of course, that can be an advantage actually mining around here. The trees can actually obfuscate anything. So if you can sort of maybe see them, you can't in the end because, you know, the trees are blocking. Bastards. Pack 40 here, caught a bit of a problem there as Lucifer's troops advancing. SturmtigerFrost now has got a ton of support weapons. An absolute ton of them. Lucifer getting in the heavy Panzer caught up. He's still going to be some time off from Panther. We got the IS-2 here from Wyorany. Panzer's going to run straight into his retreat. Schnell. Rückzug. I mean, there's nothing really I hate to see more as a German infantryman than an IS-2 storming out of nowhere, all covered in blood. That's usually not a good sign as an infantryman. It's covered in blood. And they just need to go in the Panzer if I was failing to make any kind of impact there on the IS-2. We got the shocks from here acting. Oh, getting past the Maxim here. Nope, they get slightly suppressed. Got 1 before 2. I mean, he's got a really thick network here of MPs basically. Grenade going off. They're almost getting the Maxim, but only almost. Decent things to pull back the Maxim. They've got more countries rushing up here, but straight to the MG42. In fact, the MG42s. 3 MG42s. I mean, this is a really thick network of MGs, and they're not really doing much to deal with it. No smoke or anything. They're more dedicated until it's all stealing it. Of course, there might be a B4 shot going in now. But those countries just got torn apart. MG42 there, completely cleared out. IS-2 advances. There's only a single pack here to stop, but he could try and knock it out. No, instead he pulls back here. Wyorany rather gets a bit skittish. Trying here apparently to deal with the Panzer Grenadier first with its machine guns. And of course the 122mm gun. And more area guns are going in there. Some nasty action there, SturmtigerFrost not really amounting to much. Lucifer can soon get a Panther out. SturmtigerFrost can also soon get the Elephant, but again, he's also flowing a bit of resources there. Good. IS-2 advancing forwards. Oh dear, oh dear. Could end up risky here if he takes the wrong path. He could find it immobilized at an easy target. But no, pull back through here. Lots of supporters there need to be recruited. Half-track here supporting still. Could consider taking out the upgrading with a flamethrower maybe. Lucifer still not using relief infantry. I feel a bit disappointed in that. Hard, I think. Here trying to maybe try and knock out the IS-2. Meanwhile, we got Wyorany now. It's less hoarding up. Just sneak up in a single unit there. Needs to be careful though. MD here being recruited. Could also recruit the mortar. Now they can choose your badass. Try and break up Frost's position on the right. We got the Strafniki there forced away. Maxim sprinting away. Before setting up again. Another B4 shot. Got veterans who won. Didn't hit anything this time around though. Small blessing I suppose for the Germans. We've also got sector artillery prepared. Panther on the way here for Lucifer. He could do with more infantry though. We've got a second IS-2 here for Wyorany. Boris could call in the K1 and have the SturmtigerFrost support that. Full assault going to have Maxim falling back. Looks like they might break through and get up some armor to support that. Looks like Wyorany's not reacting here to Boris' assault. It's beginning to quickly run out of steam as it encounters all those machine guns. And of course the half-tier base is constantly enforcing showing they aren't so easily pushed off the field either. Lost the Maxim though. There's a small victory there for Boris, but can he keep it up? MD-40 getting reinforced. Pioneers finding ways, so half-tech joining in. Is eventually 2-1 now. 5 kills, 6 kills. Machine gun definitely helping out here. 7 kills. Conscripts rushed off. Mine's going down there. We've got 2 IS-2s advancing. Panther moving up. We got the Elephant as well here. The Schwerer Panzerjäger from SturmtigerFrost. 653rd Schwerer Panzerjäger Abteilung. Alongside the 654th, I believe. 2 heavy tank destroyer battalions equipped with the Elephants. One of them was actually Austrian, I believe. B4 narrowly missed the Elephant there, narrowly. Dinged it out a bit. Panther joining up with the Elephant team, sitting down here. Could be a bit dangerous though. We got more artillery going in, rockets, howitzers. I think, no. MD-40 there starting the assault. Tellermine got set off by the Pack 40, actually sold conscripts there. What is bombarding? Oh, it's sector artillery! It's sector artillery! B4 managed to miss again! Looks like it got hit itself by something. I think that was a Stuka drop, maybe. Something I don't know. Either way, didn't quite fully work. The IS-2's moving ahead here. Need to be careful with my charging strength to an Elephant. Panther flanking in. Good job there. Good job by Lucifer. Pack 40 joining in as well. We can flank the Elephant. That's good. But there we go. Getting flanked by the Panther. Can he do it? Pack 40 turning right there. We got target weak point as well. B4 almost got the Panther. IS-2 abandoned. IS-2 abandoned. There we go. We got the Pioneers stealing it away. Other IS-2 got blown to bits. Crikey, that was certainly a bit of an engagement right there. Shock troops are charged in. There we go. The IS-2 begins mauling them already. Another B4 shot. He's got another one. He's got 2 B4s up. That's madness. 2 B4s up here from the Serb player, and they're just not doing enough. SturmtigerFrost the moves heavy gun airstrike going in. Half track knocked out. The Germans are taking some losses. They are forced to pull back, but they've got some big guns now. We got more Panzer guns on the way. We got Panzerwerfer as well, so in a sense it worked out sort of, but oh dear. Absolute chaotic fight here. We got an MD now under control here of the Soviets. Got more pioneers on the way there. Panther being repaired as well, definitely need of it. Ah, silly Russians, they take this red thing so literally, they painted it all over. Ah, Fritz, I don't think that's paint. Lucifer there pulling back. Edge 5 here got immobilized. The Regal Mine did pay off there. The Regal Mine did pay off. Edge 5 is pretty much dark in the water. Dark, that is. Panzers are going to do support doing what we can here. Still blubbing up though. If the howitzer to fire there, might be able to do a quick fire. Then again, the Panzerwerfer might be the key here. A quick rocket barrage there from its 10 tubes. Go firing. And there we go, Rav grenades as well. We just see the constant there. Just getting absolutely mauled. Aircraft dropping down right next to the Panzerwerfer though. I think it killed somebody, I'm not sure. And that was the IS-2 Stuska machine gun that shot it down. Panzer going to be moving forwards. Things are still chaotic here. This might be the surge, so for chances I might pull it through the question is how. Boris is floating quite a bit of resources. Even calling K1s now. Other bits there will try and rush forwards. Maybe another HLF5 would be good, but definitely needs to begin spending those resources a bit more aggressively. Panther still being repaired. Elephant almost ready for the fight. Wyorany's apparently saving up for another IS-2 there. Got Pioneer standing about there apparently admiring the bloody paintwork, but not really doing anything about it. So how do we repair that thing? I don't know, duct tape? Hammering it enough? I mean, it's Russian made. Who knows how it works? Maybe she just believe it works, and it works because of that. I mean, she could have painted the rest to make it go faster for all I know. Again, I think that's blood. Don't be silly, why would they do that? Anyways, I through there being repaired. We've got 3 Pioneer units working on that. Stuka bomb drop, getting that B4, but there's still another one. This one's efficiency too. It's ready to fire. Wyorany though is definitely beginning to bleed out severely. Panther needs to get a machine gun upgrade and then get forwards. Panzerwerfer's a bit dinged up, but he can't fire another barrage. Shock troops moving ahead here. Frost could stand to take up. Maybe, oh, there we go, actually get a Suprema Corps. Maybe get a flak panzer out to help deal with some of his infantry, actually. I think that would do him good. Another howitzer shot here, maybe going down right here. Panzerwerfer's firing. Troops there taking losses. There we go, just heavy casualties here. I mean, ow, that's ought to teach him not to blob up. Well, where do you work? But there we go. Panzerwerfer up. 19 kills, almost 22. Katyusha barrels going back in return. Stuka, oh not Stuka, but IL-2 storming, strafing run going in as well here. German IS-2 moving ahead there, straight up, pants up. Shock troopers there taking losses through the IS-2, Elephant moving ahead as well. Smoke grenade laid down. Wyorany's pretty much broken by now, at least in terms of infantry. We got another IS-2 there running for him. Panther dealing with a few munitions cache. Strafing on managed to not really do much to it. B4 shots there. Managed to hit nothing. Can't go flanking in there with an anti-tank grenade. Oh, Molotov for some reason. Molotov, I guess that was a misclick. IS-2 here versus Panther. And now he's splitting. He's probably going to try and flank the IS-2. Good job there, though he needs to take a bit slightly further. Well, longer path there so he doesn't get stuck in front of it. No. Perhaps less great there by Lucifer. Less great still. Oh, damage engine. Might still be able to get the eyes through though. And he bloody well got it. He bloody well got it. The Surge beginning to run out of steam. Elephant moving down there, Ice 2 doing nothing up there. I think it's down to a bit further and kill some more communists. Pack 4 there being assaulted by pioneers. Ice 2 there firing away on the MD crew. Can't seem to hit though. Oh dear, straight into the demo charge. But looks like neither Soap player's paying attention there. Oh, there we go. Wiped out most of the unit. Ice 2 moving in there for the kill. Shock troopers here. Despite knowing him, you won't be able to do much here. There's just going to force that big gun, and there we go. Wiped. B4 firing again. Good lord. Got a few pioneers there with a shockwave. Got another advance here. Wyorany really seems to change up his tactics. Not one bloody bit there. Definitely needs to work on that. Puts here Panther barrage in there. Going to this range. I mean, it should actually be very hard for it to miss. So it's going to be a really concentrated devastating barrage. And there we go. Just tearing apart them. 34, 37 kills. Veteran G2. And that's just basically because Wyorany apparently doesn't know how to bloody well spread out his troops. Pack 40 aiming straight to the Ice 2's line of fire. 21 kills there. And there you go. The Soviets surrender and turn over to the Germans rather than face the consequences in the Gulag. So, there you go. Rather explosive 2 versus 2 here on the road to Kharkov. Some nasty action here. Some nice early German play there. There was some problems in using the MG42 to sort of a proper effect, which rather allowed the Surge, particularly of Wyorany again, to sort of get through with his horde attacks. Had I think Lucifer been a bit more solid there in his MG42 play, probably could have beaten out. Overall, I mean, in this part again, you know, the Russians early on had a lot of strength, but they rather fell apart as the game progressed because there were some problems. In particular, I'm not sure why Boris kept floating so many resources. It makes no sense. He definitely felt like the weak spot there, in a certain extent, on the Soviet part of the team. You know, he wasn't quite there fully. As for Wyorany, again, I mean, I can certainly see how it could work versus less experienced players, but clearly these people know their stuff. I mean, SturmtigerFrost is clearly not an idiot. So, I mean, in that regard, you know, he really needs to sort of spread out, use proper tactics. I mean, he was ready to rely on, and he got punished for it heavily. I mean, they still broke through several times due to the sheer force, but again, as things fell apart, there clearly were some problems in the strategy. And clearly the Soviets need to work on that. In particular, Boris, they need to sort of have a better plan for the later games instead of just, you know, B4s. I mean, in that regard, he seemed to have gone a bit lazy. The Germans have handled nicely. I would have liked to see some earlier tech, though, maybe from Frost, but overall, you know, pretty nice. They handled things very nicely. Got a Regal Mines, all that, handled things nicely, took advantage of things quite good. So overall, that was pretty nice to see. Also, Wyorany, you know, less floating officers as well, get some earlier out when you actually have the fuel advantage. I mean, that's really a huge thing. If you gain a notable fuel advantage versus your opponent, use it. Don't wait for the corners, because you're doing that, you're actually giving up on that fuel advantage. So keep that in mind. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave some ideas from matches. If you did, why not subscribe or tell your friends? This is Imperial Dane saying cheers, and see you all another day. Cheers.